Together we are, but first coffee. Susie's just our host, but what matters most is we are a team. Together we are all safe here, and so are you. Among friends and mods, we are safe. We talk about trauma, break down drama of life, death, happy or sad, even mad. We discuss it all here. Together we will thrive, not just survive. We will dry each other's tears, celebrate big or small wins, and chase away the fears. Together we fight cults or fight addictions. If not with experience, with love, and we don't judge. Please understand, this is a safe place to land. Please understand, you're not alone. This is a safe place to land. Together we thrive, not just survive. We will dry each other's tears, celebrate big or small wins, and chase away the fears. Because we are but first coffee, and Susie welcomes us all here. Together we are but first coffee, and Susie.
Hey, everybody. It is so good to be back. I hope you can hear me good, and I hope it's not too dark. I didn't set up my lighting. Um, I'm in the living room, which is someplace that I've never streamed from before. So, yeah, but to be honest, I first of all, we're redoing The Office, so it is a absolute wreck. And second of all, I don't know, since I've not been online every day, I went and sat down in my chair to do the show, and I got can't talk, claustrophobic. So I literally grabbed my laptop and my mic and took off for the living room. So just like 2 minutes ago, I was, like, running from one end of the house to the other with the laptop thinking, "Please don't fall. Please don't fall." So, hey, it is good to see you. I see several people are coming in. I'm really excited to be here. Yeah, I've been gone 2 weeks. I have had both of my eye surgeries. I can no longer wear my glasses because with my glasses, I can't see anything. So, I'm struggling a little. Just I'm gonna catch y'all up on that whole thing. So, I had, horrible, horrible cataracts. They said I had the eyes of a 90-year-old woman just because of all the chemo that I've had. So it really, has made my cataracts really bad. So they got rid of those and they corrected my vision at the same time. So I'm not supposed to have to wear glasses really ever again, or maybe just if my eyes get tired, reading or something like that, or if I'm having to read something that's tiny, because you know how, like, all that small print, just about everybody needs readers or magnifying glass for that. So, yeah, but my eyes are way better. This is the first day that I've actually attempted to put a little bit of makeup on. So, yeah, there's all that. Now, why has it taken me so long to get even remotely back to normal? See, my hair is sticking up. I have bed head, y'all. I just kind of, didn't do anything but stick a barrette in it. Anyway, so I have Hashimoto's and other um, autoimmune diseases, but Hashimoto's in particular, anytime that your body is having any kind of a struggle, or even when it's not, Hashimoto's attacks your body. It makes your body attack your own body as if it were the enemy. So, they do surgery on my eyes and my body starts attacking me as if I'm the enemy. So it's taken me a little bit longer to get over things than normal, but I've been really diligent with my eye drops and not being online. Ugh, I'm telling you, I can't watch TV. I mean, I can short times, but I can't really watch TV. I can't really be online. I listen a lot. I listen to movies. I listen to different people's videos. Sometimes I'm listening and seething over, some of the stuff that's been going on lately with SPTV. But yeah, so I do a lot of listening, which is actually kind of good. It is training me to maybe listen more than I talk. And I don't know, I think it might actually be a good thing because, I'm really wanting to take this channel in a direction where we do a lot of listening, where I do a lot of listening. I know you all do it all the time. But I wanna have a lot of different people on the show and listen to their stories. That seems to be everybody's favorite thing. So that's what I wanna do a lot of. And of course, we're gonna, still learn about cults and still try to kick Scientology's ass any chance we get. But, yeah. So anyway, there's that. But I'm gonna go check in with the chat for just a minute, and then we're gonna get started on what all have I missed. Because as you can see, no glasses, and I can actually see the chat. Now, if I did this at my normal time, I probably wouldn't be able to see it good. So that's why we're early today. And it's gonna kinda be all over the place for the next little bit, and I apologize for that. So y'all might have to catch some replays, or I might have to do stuff, at 6 o'clock in the morning when I feel great. I might have to just make it a video or something for the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, to be honest. So, anyway, so Marilee is here. Always so glad to see Marilee. She is ride or die. I love her. She is like a sister to me. I just absolutely love her. If y'all see my comments showing up twice on here, it is like when I make a comment, I think it's because I don't know, everything changed while I was gone, and now StreamYard is going vertical and horizontal, and so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. But anyway, Hanley, good to see you. Rocking it out for life. Great to see you. I started to say I haven't seen you in a while, but yeah, I haven't seen anybody in a while. Totally Jersey. Great to see you. Dusty. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. I adore Dusty. He is one of my favorite people on the planet, and I definitely want to have him on the show soon, Dusty. We need to talk. We need to talk about this whole situation, okay? This whole situation. Candy Bar, good to see you. Incarnasol, great to see you. Yeah. Oh, you're only g Candy Bar's only gonna oh, yeah, leaving for work shortly. Only gonna catch a short that's fine, you can always come back for the rest of it. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Linda, thank you. It is good to be back. I'm not sure how often. It really is just gonna be a day to day on how my eyes are feeling. Hey, Conda, good to see you. Listening while you're working. Jersey Jan, good to see you. I'm gonna have to get on this whole deal and figure out why you don't have a wrench. I don't know. I can't figure it out. You would think that with all of the money that everybody pays to everything, that they could figure that out. Oh, thank you. Oh, you like the Santa picture? Do you know that is a Temu buy? It was like $3 and I like it. That's my tree. If y'all can see it in the background, it's my Christmas tree. We got it up early. So, yeah, or I did. Mark sat in the chair and grunted. And then, I cut the top of it off where you can't see it because it's 7.5 foot tall. And the very top, well, I'll show you. Hold on. Doesn't have any lights. So I got to get Mark on a ladder or a step ladder cuz can you see? Yeah. No lights at the very top. So we cut that part off. So yeah. I'm not tall enough, and I was not gonna get my ass up on a stepladder to reach up there, so he just needs to just maneuver him around a little bit. So, but he was sick all weekend or he would have done it. So, but thank you. We're not done Christmas decorating. There's a garland that goes on the TV table over there. I don't know if you could see. Let's see here. Oh, my dog's in the way. You probably can't see. There's a picture I painted of a fake fireplace that my husband that Mark makes me put up every year because years ago, Jovi, which is Vetta's older sister, was so worried about how was Santa gonna get here because we don't have a fireplace. So I made a fake fireplace. It is just one of those things that seems to still be here. Hey, Poppy, you laying by the tree? Yeah. So yeah, let's see here. Did I miss anybody else? Oh, really? Jersey's only seeing some of the what you can do is if you go up there to the very top where the little, well, I don't know if that works or not. There's a little thing there's, like, some little dots or something that supposedly you can do that and hit, like, see all all comments. "Hey, Christy, so good to see you." Gosh, we kind of both disappeared for a while, didn't we? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of, soul searching and thinking and everything while I'm recovering. You got yours up too? Yeah, ours is up. I was just saying I gotta fix the lights on the top, so kinda hiding those. But yeah. Let's see here. Oops. Okay. Goodness. Heather says you've missed Nora trying to make the most shit that she can off of Liz Gill showing her true colors. I've had friendships end, but I've kept my feelings to myself. People like Nora and Liz scare me. Yeah, I have some opinions on that. Some that probably, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about it though, because you know me, I talk about everything. So I made me a little list of what I want to talk about. I don't have like I'm not gonna read, but just a list so that my brain doesn't, go completely crazy. But anyway, so we talked about that I'm in the living room. I might kind of be in here for a while because I don't know. I've been feeling really claustrophobic, and until he gets that office in some kind of at Jersey, she was talking about that, Nora and Liz have both had comments about Aaron. So, anyway. Oh, yeah. You and Ben are gonna be on yeah. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Please, if y'all have not already, go over and subscribe to Conversations with Christy. She's taken a little bit of a time off, but she is, showing up here and there. She was on our channel not very long ago, and I wanna have you back too. And, yeah, you and Dusty are definitely people that I wanna talk to very, very quickly. Okay, so back anyway to my list. We did get a new cat. I had to have my Reese, who I, called the demon kitty. We had to have her put down. The vet says he thinks that she had dementia and it was actually making her be very, very mean. And she had always been kind of mean, but she had been literally, if I walked past her, she would go for my face like every time. Yeah. And biting me. I had bite marks all over me. And I finally just had to do that, and it it totally broke my heart. I cried and cried and cried. 24-hour stream on Thanksgiving, don't know yeah, who all will be live. I will definitely I can do some. I mean, we have a bunch of family coming over, but I can definitely, be on some. Just let me know what I need to do. And Christmas is the same. Yeah, Christmas is absolutely I wanna help. Oh, good. Christy, I will definitely get a hold of you. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm free. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I will email you when I get off here, and we will set something up. We absolutely will. Dusty, I'm gonna be trying to get you too. So, anyway, I did get a new cat. He's a little kitten. I'm surprised he's not here. He's usually his name's Otis, so I don't know where he's at. He's probably sleeping somewhere. He eats, sleeps, and poops. He's getting bigger. He's kinda doubled in size. I actually his real name is Larry Otis. I named him Larry Otis because Larry is my dad's name, and my dad bought me a cat. I can't believe it. He doesn't even like cats, but he got me a cat. So, yeah, he means the world to me, and I'm really surprised he was here whenever I was trying to set up, so, yeah, got a new cat. You might see him because when he thinks it's time for him to get snuggles, he crawls up in my lap and up on my chest and wants to give me kisses, and he takes his little paw and touches my face and stuff. Yeah, I love that I got a new cat too. I thought I heard him, but I don't see him. Puppy, where's the cat? Where's Otis? Go find him. So, anyway, so that was that. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Aaron first off, and I haven't been on enough to know what everybody else's, um boy, I'm saying, a lot, what their opinions of it are, but here's my first opinion, okay? It fucking sucks, okay? He does not need to be in jail. It is ridiculous. It is absolute ridiculous. I cannot figure out where the corruption starts or ends in Clearwater or basically anywhere that, that has a big Scientology thing. So, okay, in case you don't know, because Christy's like, I don't know. But okay, so a few months ago, he, I'm just gonna like, he threw some chalk powder on a Sea Org member who was out there throwing water on all the protesters, hot water at that, like big trash can fulls of it. Okay. There's several of these Sea Org people, and I'm gonna get it wrong, but anyway, so anyway, they were doing all that, and he really, you could tell he kind of didn't mean to throw as much of it on the guy as he did, but the bag had a tear in it, and so there's this cloud of blue, and the Sea Org member ended up with a little spot of blue on the back of his shirt, not the front. There's nothing on the front. Um, I'm gonna put some pictures in my post, my community post later, which is just ridiculous. But so anyway, he had a mask on. Okay, the mask did not have any blue on it. His front of his shirt did not have any blue on it. But they called an ambulance and he went to the hospital because he said he was in respiratory distress. Well, and when he went out on the gurney to the ambulance, he still had his mask on. Now, I have had respiratory distress before, and I'm telling you right now, the first thing I would have done was take that mask off. But okay, okay. Now, in case anybody's wondering, the powder that he threw at him, the chalk, is cornstarch. It is the same powder that you get coated with anytime that you run like a fun run or a color run. They throw it at you. I've got pictures of myself that I have got every color of chalk on me. I mean, it is I'm tasting chalk, the whole bit. There's, I'm running through this deal and it's like literally a cloud of blue. You can barely see the people because it's so much blue. This guy was not injured by this chalk. You know, if anything, it should have been what the cop said, and it should have been kind of a, he threw water, you threw chalk, knock it off kind of thing, right? But they didn't. So anyway, they filed some kind of misdemeanor battery deal on Aaron. Okay, fast forward a few weeks after that. Aaron was doing what Aaron does, and he was talking through the door at Scientology to this woman that I know her name, and I can't think of it. But anyway, he was, and yeah, I mean, he was trying to get her to let um that that guy that is that his parents are trying to get a in ho an that his parents are trying to get in touch with him for 10 years, trying to get her to get him to call his parents, but he's outside of the building, he's, on public property, everything, and this one security guard literally slams the door on his foot, harming Aaron, and when he does it, Aaron kind of stumbles and bumped into the guy. Well, they arrested him because they said that that broke his you know, his bail of how he got to get out because he has now committed another crime supposedly. So they've arrested him, and apparently he's gonna be in for 7 to 10 days, which is ridiculous, and I mean, ridiculous. So that's kind of the background on it. In the meantime, several people are doing shows on Aaron's channel to keep his channel going and, to keep his watch hours up and stuff because I mean, this is how he makes his living. And so it's his friends, and they want to show their support, so they're doing that, and I think it's great, and if we were friends, I would be over there doing it too. We're not enemies, we're just not I'm not his friend, I'm not I don't know him. So, anyway, then okay, so as if that wasn't dramatic enough, right? Um, People are mad at Liz, and I know a lot of you know that Liz and I are good friends. Yeah, Flavio Lugli. Yes, thank you, Jan. And Pat Hart. Yes, I know these names and I can't come up with them. Thank God I have friends and mods who are not as forgetful as me. Like they're there, but I could sit and stumble over the names. But yeah. So anyway, you know that I'm friends with Liz. I'm still friends with Liz. I love Liz, but I am a little frustrated and I mean and that's fine. The great thing about when you are friends with people is that you can disagree. And if we're adults, we should be able to disagree and move on. When I first heard she made a video and I'm not going to play it. Y'all can go watch her video, give her the the watch hours on it. Um I think it was a short actually. But anyway, she said basically, "Did you not see this coming?" And kind of I thought, in my opinion, totally speculating, that it did kind of sound like she was gloating a little bit about the fact that he had gotten arrested, which I was deeply troubled by, but yet she has a right to her opinion. Now, the thing is, did I see this coming? Yes. I absolutely have been dreading, and I love watching the Friday night uh, protests. I love it. But I've had a hard time watching because I just keep thinking he's gonna get arrested, and honestly, not even so much because he's doing anything wrong, because I don't think he is, but because Scientology they're assholes, and it's so corrupt, and just everything that's going on there is just so corrupt, and just they really show who they are. They show what kind of little pussies they are. The fact that this blue chalk that I ran a 5K while being treated for cancer and had blue and yellow and green and orange and, pink and every color that you can imagine chalk coated on me. It took like 3 major showers to get all of it off of me. Was that assault? Because if so, I paid $65 to be assaulted. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous that that he went to the hospital, and I'm sure that nothing was done, but what I want to know is Aaron's lawyer like, I know that there's, like, rules about what doctors can share and everything, but if this person is claiming that that put him in some kind of respiratory distress, they should at least be able to get some information. I mean, you know? And if not, at least look at the pictures. And I don't even wanna get started on the judge because the judge really pissed me off. So, basically, how am I feeling about Liz right now? I love Liz. I don't agree with her, but I agree with her right to say what she feels, and, we don't have to agree. It's that simple. We don't have to agree, but that doesn't mean I hate her. So, but I sorry, Liz, but I do. I disagree adamantly. So, vehemently, whatever the word that I need to be using is. Okay. So, and we can talk about it. I'm going to like spit all this out and then I'm going to go back to the chat. So, cuz I'm not good at the doing at doing both yet. My eyes are just not working that great. Okay, so now Nora, I did not watch Nora's live. I don't care to watch anything that Nora puts out ever. Um, where I think that Liz was giving her true opinion and her gut reaction to it, whether we like it or not. Um, Nora's just being a bitch because that's what Nora does best. She knows that anytime that she comes out with any kind of shitty response to something, that she's gonna get views. And what I wish is that even the people that are hate viewing, I wish that they wouldn't even go watch her. Because you know what? Whether you're hate viewing or love viewing, you're viewing. And so she makes money on it. And that's what I laugh, whenever the trolls come over here to me and they want to be like, blah, 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 run their mouths and, everything. I'm like, well, thanks for watching because, you're helping me get paid. Thanks. See ya kind of deal. But anyway, so yeah, I was told that Nora did a long, shocking video just ripping Aaron apart, and it's she's just trying to stay relevant, and if she would just do what she really did best, which was tell about the evils of Scientology, then I would go back to watching her, but she won't. She just won't. She can't help herself. She's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about her other than she needs help, and I know she is getting help, but here's the deal, so am I. I have a therapist, and I changed therapists because I didn't feel like that the one that I had was doing me a whole lot of good, and I changed, and everything is so much better now, and so if you are getting help, and I'm talking about anybody that, you know, if you're getting help and it's not helping, then it's not helping, and you need to change. So anyway, so there's that. Now, one thing that I think is hilarious, that unrelated, is the whole ZDT thing, and in case you all don't know, ZDT, Zero Dark Tony, he's a absolute piece of shit, um, vile, disgusting little worm of a man, and, you know I don't know. He's evil. He has said and done evil things to a lot of people, and his latest thing is that he is absolutely harassing in the eyes of a lot of people, in my opinion, speculating, um, a minor, even sexually harassing this minor and this minor's mother, and he is now a fugitive of the law with a $500,000 bond on his head because he didn't show up for court. I think it's hilarious. Can't wait for him to find him. If I had any way to help, you can bet I would do it because he is disgusting. So there's that. I do want to very quickly talk about Jamie Thomas. I'm running through this, y'all, and then I'm gonna go to the chat. Um, Jamie Thomas, the one case was dismissed, which I find absolutely disgusting, but she did get arrested at that hearing for breaking her bond, by harassing people online. So, yeah. I what I'm hoping is that they are just giving this witch enough rope to hang herself because we all know she can't stop, won't stop. And again, she's just trying to be relevant and she's honestly just not even worth the bandwidth that I'm using to talk about her. So then, okay, some good happy news. Did anybody else see this one coming? Apparently Eric Rader and Pharaoh Cheryl are now an item, and I'm telling you, nobody told me. I had, no background information, but months ago when they first started doing some shows together, I was like, "Oh my god, this is perfect. Do I see some flirtation? I think I see some flirtation." So, if any of you have seen Cheryl's glow the last few days, I am ecstatically happy for her and for Eric. They too are two of my favorite people on the planet. I just absolutely love them. And then let's see here. Oh, Poe. Poe on the Go was back last night, and that was great. I watched it, thoroughly enjoyed it. Miss him a lot. I did miss the live, damn it, but I did watch or not watched, I listened to the replay. So, because I don't know, when I'm watching the live, it is so tempting to go over and talk, to chat, and my eyes just won't stay focused for that long to stay in that. And so I try to just do a lot of the replays where I just listen to it and go on. And then I was gonna talk about one other, you know, SBTV adjacent topic, but just long enough to say kind of fuck them. Sorry, my language is terrible today, but I don't ever get to talk to anybody. I'm at home alone all the time. So, anyway, I was just gonna say, does anyone really give an actual F about, um, Reese or Tommy or Marisa or Brett? Because I don't. I hope she moves to, Ecuador. I hope that they sell off into the sunset, never to be seen again. Wouldn't that be great? So, that's all I got to say on them. So, anyway, I am gonna go back and see what the chat is doing and oh my goodness, see where I left off a little bit. So, yeah, y'all chat, chat, chat. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think that's right where I left off. When Christy was saying, "Give us a scoop." Yeah, hey, Say, hi, good to see you, the village. Yeah, Christy, good to see you. Um, oh, yeah, Encarnasoul logged on as the village. Yeah, it is kinda ridiculous, isn't it, Christy, the whole thing? Yeah, yeah, Pat Haney and Flavio Lugli. Yeah, I really do. I hope so. I agree. I hope that they get it all figured out based on what really did happen. And I don't know. It is ridiculous. Yeah, Marilee, I miss sane, brilliant Nora too. I miss that Nora. But she's been gone for a while and, you know. Yes, Christy, you are right. Having a good therapist or, life coach or whatever is so important. It really is. Oh god. Nora was making it sound that Cheryl and I have been out there for 2 years trying to make it sound like it's only been 1 year. How wrong she was. The thing is, Dusty, like, she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about anything. She just, like, vomits words, okay? Just, just vomits words. They don't make sense. They God, what is wrong with her? I think what it is that she's eat up with jealous. That's what I think. Yeah. Marilee says, in my opinion, Nora is so angry about her lost childhood and it's going to take her a long time to heal. Well, I think what she needs is to go off and heal, like, without an audience, because it's not helping her. It's just really not. It's just really, really. Yes, absolutely, Dusty. Her bullshit's been going on for over a year, and we were out long before her coming into the picture. Absolutely. Yeah, y'all are just there to party. Yeah, you're just there to party. Yeah. I will not be able to make the trip to Clearwater. I was really hoping to. I had kinda decided not to, and then I had decided to do it, but, I can't. My doctor won't release me. I have some pressure in my eyes, which is why they kinda look funny. And so, they said it just would not be good for the cabin pressure and stuff. It's just not good for me at this point, so I'm not gonna be able to make it, but I will be watching everything and with you all in spirit, absolutely. Christy says, "I'm so out of the loop on all this, but gosh, it's it's a lot." Yes, it is. Hey, The Journey 2020, good to see you. Hello, Awakened by the Looking Glass, good to see you. Yeah, you notice I'm kinda, like, looking. It says, "Not able to chat much, but I'll be in the bushes." Good to see you, Susie. You are looking great. Thank you. Thank you. My eyes are still a little swollen. I'm getting there though. The journey says flipping her off in an email and then Jenna saying no one is doing it for the content was not necessary. Yeah, she's absolutely not going to heal if she doesn't step away. I agree. Whoops. Sorry, I am just like hitting the wrong thing. Yes, healing is best done privately. It's personal and you don't want that on the internet. That's why I stepped back until January. Absolutely. Absolutely. Aw, wake and saying hi to everybody. Misha, isn't it Misha? Like, I miss ya? See, I'm trying to remember. Misha, I miss ya. Yeah, good to see everybody. So, yeah, I just am like, this is just completely off. Yeah, perfect. I finally got it right. Misha. Okay, here's another topic that is completely has absolutely nothing to do with this, but I don't know if they do it in the, like in Canada or across the pond or anything, but do y'all remember the world's finest chocolate stuff? Like, when I was a kid, I sold those candy bars forever, and they were $1 a piece, and they were huge, right? Okay, so I bought a box of 60 from my granddaughter because, it's helping with her class. Anytime that it's for, like, the school or the class or, the kids or the teachers or anything that I'm all for it. Do you not see how skinny this is? And how, like, this is like a third the size of the candy bars that I bought and sold when I was a kid. It's also more candy than I need. But they're bragging that it's the same low price. And I'm like, yeah, for a third the same candy. So, hey, Stacia, so good to see you. I am just so glad that everybody's here. Yeah, for anybody that's coming in, we're talking about it all. We're just having a little bit of a chit chat. We've talked about that I'm in my living room because I'm too claustrophobic in my office right now. We got some of the Christmas stuff up. I'm gonna work some more on it later today. Ugh. Yeah, so much gaslighting going on at the corporations. I know, right? Same low price. Yeah, third the candy bar. Yeah, I'm still recovering from my eye surgery. I got a new cat. Aaron's in jail. Does not need to be in jail. That is, I mean, whether you love, hate, or just indifferent to Aaron, that is ridiculous. And the fact, okay, here's, I'm going back up on my list up to Aaron again. The fact that the judge, okay, that the judge says, I don't know what your beef is with Scientology. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, wh- what? Like, first of all, this judge is in Clearwater, correct? So it's or I think that she was in Clearwater. But anyway, didn't his lawyer say something about that Aaron had been raised and abused in Scientology? Or wouldn't it make you wonder? I don't get it. I do not get it. And you know what? You don't have to like Aaron, and you don't have to even like his style of protesting, but he's not out there. He is not out there being a DOA, right? He's not out there tearing shit up. He's not out there, you know, don't even get me started. But anyway, is he annoying when he's protesting? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, isn't that kind of the point to some degree? So, yeah. I mean, for the judge to say, "I don't know what your beef is with Scientology," and then to put him in jail for he okay, either one of those things, throwing some blue powder on this guy that got a little bitty spot on his back, right? On his back, or having fallen into the other guy. I mean, I have, not somebody slam a door on my foot, but I've had, like, misstepped and kinda stumbled into somebody again, or something, and I can imagine, especially if they're slamming your foot in a door, "Hey, eat more pizza, so good to see you." So, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But, when Liz said that, "Did anybody see this coming? I saw it coming." Well, yeah, I agree with her there. I saw it coming too, but because of corruption, not because Aaron was doing anything wrong. And, I wanna give absolute kudos to anybody that's helping keep his channel going, to, Jenna, to, Marilyn, to Natalie, anybody that's helping keep his channel going and keeping everything going, and to the Clearwater crew for keeping that protest going. Keep it up. I love it. If I was there, I would be right there with you. I'd probably be right there with Aaron, only on the female side, because 'cause I'd probably be in jail, but I'd probably deserve it, because I would have probably been, running my mouth. Because that's my husband. Mark is always like, "Oh god, I'm glad we don't have an org here, because you would probably be in jail." I'm like, "Probably," because, I don't have any patience for that kind of nonsense. I just don't have any patience. But Dusty and you guys, keep it up. You keep it up. I am so proud of the work that all of you are doing, and anybody that's keeping Aaron's channel going, anybody that's sending him money so he can get some food. What is it? He can get it. Is it Tuesday and Thursday? I think so. He can get some food tomorrow. I mean, I granted they're feeding him, but yeah, he said that some people are, like, fronting him some better food than what's given in the food line, so but Aaron better remember, for my 19 hours in the slammer, y'all, you gotta pay it back. You gotta pay it back. So, yeah, but, Liz, I think, was just, like, having her opinion and like I said, I don't really agree with it, but I love her. So, but Nora, mm, I'm telling you, I don't know of anything that Nora wouldn't turn into drama just to turn it into drama, and that's so sad because she really was pretty good at what she was doing when she was doing what she should have been doing. So, yeah, I imagine it is about the same as hospital food, Marilee, I really do. I thought it was hilarious that Aaron said that jail was better than the Sea Org. Ugh, God. Stacia, I am so glad to see you. I really am. And pizza, I'm glad to see everybody. But some of you I really haven't seen for a while. So I do have my scans this week, so I'm a little nervous. I think they're Wednesday. I need to recheck. Every 3 months I have scans to make sure that I'm still in remission. So I am always scared that that's going to be the time that they say, it's back or whatever. So, yeah, I could use some prayers and good vibes, good, well wishes, whatever you got. I'll take it. Pizza says jail food is terribly made. Hold on. But it is close to nutritious. Commissary is much better. I wasn't there long enough to get any like food. Actually, I was there at like 6 a.m. when they brought in breakfast, and then the lights all go on and everything, which were pretty much on anyway. But anyway, so they brought in breakfast, and about the time that I'm sitting down to it, looking at it, thinking, there is no freaking way I'm eating this, and other people are gobbling it up like it's the greatest thing. They came in and said I was going home. So I quickly gave all my stuff to everybody else, my toothpaste, everything, food, everything went to other people. Aw, you don't get to see many lives. I miss some most are during work, so I'm limited. I understand. I really do. We're gonna do some oddball times on what we're gonna do live for the next 2 or 3 months. So, I mean, first of all, it's the holidays and my eyes are still healing. So I'm really good up until about 2 or 3 Central Time, and then after that, my eyes are pretty much shot, like, they are swollen even now. So, thank you, Misha. I love you. Thanks for the hearts. But anyway, guys, I'm just so glad to be back with you. I really am. Can you hear my dog snoring? That's my bulldog, if you hear a dog snoring. Yeah, Ingrid, Nora is relentless. She sure is. She sure is. Yeah, pizza. I'm surprised that you're here. I figured it would be during your work hours. Some people got to do those work things, those job things, right? I was right with you all till a few years ago when I retired. Whenever I got my second, was it second? Yeah, when I got my second diagnosis of breast cancer, I sold the newspaper, closed the beauty shop, everything, and just retired. And I miss it all sometimes, but being with you all helps. Oh, yeah, Monday's a day off, so you catch what you can. Yeah. Misha says, by the way, the live streams are here again for the holidays. Anyone wants to join us, please come on over. Yes, send me the information. I definitely want to be involved with all of that. I think it's great to have a place for people to just go and just chit chat, even if it's just like what we're doing now. So Anyway, I do have some other shows planned. I will be sounds like Christy's gonna be coming on this week. I'm gonna talk to her. There's some other things I wanna do. Um, a lot of what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna be able to do a ton of research, so it's gonna be more of, you know, what I can get without having to really, do a lot of reading and stuff. So, I do wanna bring y'all up to date maybe one day this week on the Jesse Mack story here in Stillwater, Oklahoma. It is the 18-year-old that was convicted of, raping 3 of his classmates, one of which he strangled almost to death. He was given 70 years, and then the judge threw it out and charged him as a or, did it as a minor, even though he had been to trial and had actually confessed, and he'd already been to trial and everything as an adult, and this judge stepped in and changed it. Threw all that out, and he got, like, 150 hours of community service, and his record will be expunged when he turns 19 in just a few months. He is his mom and his sister work at OSU, Oklahoma State University, which is our college. Um, his dad was some sort of a football coordinator, something on there. He wasn't a coach, but he was, on there. I know what he was, and I can't think of it. But anyway, for years until he recently retired, and this Jesse was strongly, maybe still is strongly, expecting to get a huge scholarship from Oklahoma State. Well, right now, I'm wondering if that's gonna happen because there are some people that have stood up, y'all. They are making some noise, and I wanna try to bring that to everybody's attention and further that. And if I can get a hold of a couple of people, they're really hard to get a hold of because I mean, I think everybody's wanting to talk to them. I am gonna try to bring some people online and on the show, and talk to them. They aren't gonna let this kid just, like, it just goes away. They're gonna make damn sure people hear about it, and I pray that, that he doesn't get a scholarship to OSU or anywhere. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if money can't buy freedom, what good is it, right? Yeah, they are all the judge is also has huge ties to OSU. Now, I'm not dissing OSU. I'm just saying that these are people that have ties to that college, and that kid is wanting lives in that town, first of all, and wants to go there. And so it just looks a little sus to me, looks a little bad, and I am hoping that the college is, like, going, "Get it, buddy. Go away." Yeah, these 3 girls, I mean, I was looking at it as my teenage self. So I was thinking about how I would feel if I was, 15, 16, even 17 years old and had been raped by a big shot in the school, right? He's a jock. He's like this big to do thing and his parents are wealthy and just all this. How much did it take for those 3 girls to come forward and tell their stories and testify and everything else? And one of the girl's doctors testified that 30 more seconds and he would have killed her. It's how much damage he did when he strangled her. She's had to have surgery. So we did a live on it. So if you haven't seen that story, go back into the lives on my channel and find that because I covered it pretty extensively and I'm going to cover it some more because there's, which I'm telling you basically everything, but I'm going to try to get people, that are in the know to come on and talk about it. Yeah, that kid will always have it over his head as he goes forward. It will always be on the internet for people to see forever. I'm glad. I'm actually glad because this was violent, you know? Yeah, Marilee, I get it that you couldn't watch. I get it. Um, but yeah, this I mean, I don't mean that bad, like that this, like this one was violent versus, a non-violent kind of thing. But this he's violent. So there's the sexual aspect of it, but the violence of it. And oh my god, it's just awful. And his mom and his sister just oh my god. Like there's a video, I'm going to try to get it. Um there's a video of when he got arrested and they're saying the cops are telling his mom, we got to take him downtown. He'll be at the city jail, blah blah blah. Don't go to the county, go to the city, blah blah blah. And you know, you can post his bail. He'll just, you know, basically he'll just be here for a few hours. Okay, so the mom, okay, is in the background and she is like saying, "No child should have to go through this." Really? Your child raped at least 3 young girls. That's who should not have to go through that, is his victims. I am just like, "Are you uh, what an idiot." Like, I just want to, like, go punch her in the throat. And she lives in Stillwater. Mark's like, "We can't go to Stillwater now because 'cause you're gonna try to punch this woman in the throat." I said, "Can you imagine if we were at the Mexico Joe's or the Eskimo Joe's," which is my 2 favorite restaurants in Stillwater, and it's kind of like a hangout where all the it's like world famous, sorta. But anyway, if that punk ass kid walked in there, I would give him the look, you know? I would make them so uncomfortable. I mean, I would find 150 reasons to walk by their table. Oh, see, this is why I can't do things. This is why I will get in trouble because I'm not nice. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The thing is that just like all of us witness, those kind of things can be excused. I know. My grand dog is in here and she has been out in the creek and she looks like she's a golden doodle and it's time for it's time for her to be groomed. And she keeps swimming in the creek, y'all, and then rolling in the dirt. And so right now she's like yellow looking, golden. So right now she looks like she's from Jamaica or something because she's got like dreadlocks. It's disgusting. But my poor daughter is gonna have to take her to get her groomed. I feel sorry for the groomer. I really do. Let's see here. It it can be excused, but all women should look up his name and know, yeah, what he has been accused of. His reputation is tainted, and women should be aware. You are right, pizza. You are right, and that's what this group of people that are doing. They are not going to let him just walk away. They are putting so much media out there that they're not gonna be able to just make it go away when he turns 19. It's just not going to, and I give them all kinds of kudos for that. So, anyway, yeah, there's that. So, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. We're right at an hour. Thank you so, so much for being here. I am gonna try to go live tomorrow. Not, yeah, he is the worst of people, a violent offender who gets to walk away without punishment. Yeah, walk away from punishment. I'm telling you, Stace, when I saw that I mean, he got 70 years. That's what they gave him. Yeah, now she's a chocolate doodle. Yeah. I don't know what she is. She's a mess, and she comes in she's huge, and she comes in my little doggy door. It cracks me up. But yeah, I mean, he got 70 years. The The jury found him guilty and sentenced him to 70 years, and the judge wiped it clean. Yeah. So, anyway, thank you guys so much. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not really sure what we're gonna talk about, but we'll talk about something. So, I'm not even sure what time it'll be. So, and then Wednesday, I do have scans, so if I come on, I might not come on Wednesday because by the time I get back, it might be late. Yeah, one of the things that we hold on. One of the things that we should educate about DV is many women want to give the benefit of the doubt, want to help someone who just got treated badly. Yeah. Yeah, and do you know that he actually did get some DV charges on that one because the girl that he choked almost to death, literally, was his girlfriend. They had been in a kind of, for teenagers, a long-term relationship. And so, yeah, it was a domestic violence thing too, so, yeah, it is just so scary. But anyway, I love you. Jan, I'm gonna work on getting you your wrench. I don't know what is going on. I don't know, but we're gonna get it on there one way or the other. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you to my mods for being here. Um, I love you guys. I love everybody that showed up and everybody that'll watch on the replay. I really mean it. I miss you guys so much. Thanks for spending time with me and supporting me. And maybe tomorrow my cat will make an appearance. Remember, his name is Otis or Larry Otis. Actually, my dad's like, you can't name him Larry. And I'm like, yes, I can. And I already did. So, so anyway, I'm going to go and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.
Hope you enjoyed the show, so glad you were here. We meet here most days, we're but first coffee and you're welcome here. We talk about hard subjects, but we also laugh a lot. If you have a loss or win, we will cheer for you. We're but first coffee and you are safe here. So hit those like and subscribe buttons, notifications set to all. You don't wanna miss a show, because this is your home to y'all. So hit those like and subscribe buttons, notifications set to all. You don't wanna miss a show, because this is your home to y'all. So hit those like and subscribe